Hey Leah, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message. Alright, we're gonna look at monsters. We're gonna look at an external monster and an internal monster. We're gonna start with external. And it can be like a person or just a situation or something that's kind of messing with you. So the first card is an identifier to help you kind of identify the monster. And what I'm seeing is, oh, this is a goody two-shoes. We have Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is a person. And this person looks like they, like you see how it's like, oh, their hands are together. They're just an angel. They're such a blessing, right? I mean, they work hard and they do no wrong. They're just harmless, right? Okay, so wolf in sheep's clothing is what I'm kind of getting from. You're looking for someone who on the surface appears to be a little freaking angel. All right, so I'm already irritated. I'm already irritated at this. Because I run across people like this and it's like, oh man. And they're good at it. Okay. So this card is something about you. Oh wow. So Leo, you've got the Three of Wands here, but it's I love how like you've got your buddy here and you're just like you're headed towards the labyrinth. Like you don't give a shit. You're like, dude, I'm going and I'm gonna navigate this and I'm gonna come out just fine. Like you're ready. You're ready to get through this unscathed. And you know what? You probably could. You got skills. You got skills, Leo. All right, so this here is something that you don't see or that you're not aware of. Oh no. So we have a page here, and in this deck the pages are they're the hunters and they're kind of hunting you. So I don't like there's a situation kind of playing out in my head. It's just an example. But like let's say it's a work situation or even a social situation where you kind of like have reservations about someone, like they appear to be either too good to be true or that they're just puking rainbows and glitter everywhere and you're like no, there's something off about you, right? But what you don't realize is that they noticed you a long time ago and they actually have their eye on you. So I don't know if it's like a situation of them wanting what you have. I want to say jealous is there's a jealous element here. And I find it very interesting that both of you have like these companions and they look very similar. They're like wolf dogs, right? That's interesting. I don't know if this is like a third party situation or what, but there's something to do with the companion that you have. Like maybe they want your companion. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's just like a cherry on top of the situation, like in a bad way, I guess, negative way. So here, this is the goal or the purpose of this monster. Oh. Yeah, okay, so Two of Cups. Yeah, the goal, yeah, this feels like straight up somebody that wants your companion. I mean, I don't know if someone's trying to steal your dog or like steal your man or whatever. I mean, I don't usually get that kind of stuff that shows up in my readings, but it's certainly possible here. But whatever it is, just like kind of take this as a heads up, Leo, that there may be someone around you that seems to be a little bit more angelic than they actually are. So you might open your eyes a little bit more if you really want to navigate through this. Keep your eyes open to see how they like treat you, plus like how they treat your companion, whether that be a pet or like a person. We're gonna get advice. Okay, advice for Leo for the external monster. Yeah, I'm definitely getting where this is how they want to come off as like this angelic thing, but this is how they envision themselves. And I kind of want to say that they're neither one of these. Maybe this person is a little bit delusional, like not very grounded, you know? And if this is just like social media crap, just freaking block them. Alright. Advice for Leo. I almost feel like that was the advice. What is advice for Leo? Okay, so we have the death card here, and the advice here is like just to, like I said, block them, like put an end to it, limit their access, block their access, create a boundary. You know, that's exactly kind of what I was thinking. All right, let's look at the next monster, and this is internal. This is so your internal monster is your shadow self, your dark self. We don't always want to look at it. All right, internal monster for Leo. All right, identifier. Wow. So we have the Four of Swords here. It's almost like you really put this shadow to sleep, or this monster's resting. Your monster is resting. And that's interesting. It's like hibernating or something. I almost wonder if maybe you're not supposed to be dealing with like maybe you've done enough shadow work. Or you know what I mean? Like maybe you've dealt with a lot of your shit. And it's like you're being asked to take a break from it. That would be freaking cool. Because, like, like when people work on themselves or whatever, it's like it's not supposed to be constant every day, all the time. Fuck. You need a break, right? So here's something about you. So we have the Six of Wands here. And, the Six of Wands is supposed to be a card about celebrating yourself. And as a Leo, you should be very familiar with that energy, right? Just the energy of, celebrating or what have you. But what is different in this card is that it doesn't feel very celebratory. Like, where's the people cheering? They're not here. This feels very solo, Leo. And yeah, there's like a little picket fence here, but it's not much of a barrier. It doesn't go very far, and the horse could jump over it. It's not really a barrier, but so it makes it seem like super contemplative. And again, it's like I really think that you've already been doing your shadow work. Like, I don't know, it's like you're kind of taking it easy after dealing with some heavy stuff. So here, this is something that you don't see. Ooh. Oh. See, again, it's like it's another very calm, very even keeled kind of energy. So I almost wonder if this over here is like you like wondering how much further you have to go or how much more you have to do. And what you're not realizing here is that you're kind of good right now. You're kind of good right now, Leo. You don't really like your shadow bits are your monster's hibernating, taking a long winter's nap, right? And you can kind of get out of this, yeah, get out of that phase of like, what's wrong with me and fixing myself and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, you can kind of just chill, like, pour yourself a drink or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're good. I like this. And so here, this placement here is, if you don't look at it, if you don't look at your monster, if you don't, you know, you don't look at your shadow, you don't shake its hand and say hi, then you get to complete your cycle. That's fucking cool, Leo. So far, this is the coolest internal monster, like, message that I've seen so far. Because a lot of them, like, a lot of times this can be a very vicious message. Like, I did this spread on myself, and I was like, oh, man. But this is good. This is totally showing me you're completing this cycle. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and, like, you deserve a break. You deserve a break, and it's all right. Totally cool. I don't even think you need advice, but we'll pull an advice card just in case. All right, is there any advice for Leo besides good job? I don't think there is. Yeah, there's not. There's no advice needed. All right, Leo. So this is your message, and so just keep an eye out for sweet little angel over here, and you're good. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.